Hi, my name is Nelson Enriquez, and I created 5-Point Knockout. It's a 2-player boxing card game. And these are the cards. The red card and the blue card. And each player gets the same card as the other player. So it's 12 cards. So these are the blocks. It's 3 blocks. Four wide opens. And 5 punches, but it's 3 different punches. It's 1 fast punch. It's 2 power punches. And this is for each player. And it's 2 regular punches. Now the fast punch, this is the point punch. It will beat all the other punches. It's the fastest punch. And it will only get 1 point from a wide open. If somebody uses a wide open from a fast punch, your opponent, you only get 1 point. But the fast punch is the punch that will beat all the other punches. Now, power punch. Power punch is the powerful punch, but it's the slowest punch. It will lose from the other punches. It will lose from a fast punch. Power punch and, well, it's the same cards, but alright. A power punch, yeah, this is the same color, but a power punch and a fast punch. A power punch will lose from a fast punch and a regular punch. But it will get 2 points from a wide open. If somebody uses a wide open, use a power punch, you get your 2 points. But if somebody uses a wide open and you use a fast punch, you will get only 1 point. The same thing with a regular punch. 1 point. Yeah, regular punch is fast too. It will beat a power punch, but it's not as fast as the fast punch. Alright, now blocks. Blocks are good for defense, because people do punch a lot, and it's good to defend yourself, but you got to be careful. If you use a block, somebody could sneak in a wide open. So that's the bad thing about using a block, because somebody could just use a wide open. And we got 4 wide opens. Now, you got to be careful with the wide opens, because you'll be vulnerable and somebody can hurt you very badly, but you got to use them sooner or later. And you got to remember, your opponent has 4 wide opens as well. So the best time to use a wide open is when you guess if somebody's not going to punch, especially if they use a block. Alright, and now, and it's 12 cards for each player, and total of 24 cards. Now I would like to talk about these other games. Jab, real-time boxing. I never played this game, but it comes with a lot of cards. Lots of investment when it comes to this. So the more cards, the more investment. And this is another game, Counter Punch. The same thing, lots of cards. 5-Point Knockout just have 24 cards, so it's easy to invest. And then it's another game that used to be in the casino, Backgammon. 2 players just like this, but 5-Point Knockout is much easier, much simple, quicker game. Backgammon takes longer. So those are the difference of these games. And anything you gotta say, Jason?
Yeah.
I forgot. Power punch versus power punch. If somebody draws power punch over a power punch, nothing happens. They just miss or hit gloves. The same thing with a regular punch. A regular punch versus a regular punch, nothing happens. If somebody draws a wide open over a wide open, they both knuckle in. Nobody hurts each other. And block versus block, same thing. Nothing happens. Now, if it's a fast punch, gotta find these cards. If it's a fast punch versus a fast punch, both players gain a point. They will hit each other and get the 1 point.
Because it's so fast.
Yeah, because it's so fast.
It happens a lot in boxing.
Alright, so I just wanted to say that. So anything you got to say?
Yeah, I'm going to say my part. Right?
Alright.
Yeah, this is Jason Henriquez now, the brother of Nelson, the Henriquez brother. Like he was mentioning.
The investment.
The investment,
I'm the creator.
The creators is when I was talking, now I'm talking the investor, the one that patented, the patenter. Now, yeah, like he was saying about Pipe Point, Backgammon. Backgammon is a two-player game, and I heard that find out on the computer. Nelson actually told me because I knew about that game because I always played it as a kid, and find out on the computer that that it did have it. And they probably had it for like a short time. They just tested to see how it would do, but it didn't profit it because it's a two-player game, just like this. But we can get to this more. And it's a two-player game, and it's longer, and it's also complicated. I'm pretty sure it's complicated to learn because I was trying to teach my brother how to play this before he even created Pipe Point Knockout, and he couldn't understand it. And I know another woman that was trying to. She was being taught, but she couldn't understand either. So, like me, if I were to learn the game now, I probably would have trouble understanding the game. I probably would eventually learn it, but it would take a little more longer. Because when I was a kid, I was able to learn the game quick. Because I was younger, and they say when you're young, your brain seems to function more. It's easier to function than when you're an adult. So, again, Pipe Point Knockout is a little bit of cards, and it's easier to learn, and it's a quick game too. It's not long. Backgammon is a lot longer, and it's only 24 cards and 10 tokens, 12 cards each for each player, 5 tokens for each player, total of 24 cards and 10 tokens. So, that's the difference with it,
And tournaments.
And yeah, you can do so many things with it. You have tournaments. Like they do that with a lot of games, just like they do with Backgammon. Backgammon is an old game. That's the thing. It's very old, and they have tournaments with that. And then probably like once, twice a year. And then they have online casino with Backgammon. See, this is a very new game. So obviously, when it comes to a new game, we got to promote it. It's all about promotion, and then we're doing our best we can to promote the game the best we know how.
The highest we could do it in the regular casinos.
Bars, yeah. So again, it's all about promotion. Pipe Point Knockout. Because Backgammon's been out for centuries. It's been like I heard, what 5,000 years, and older than chess. Because chess is another old game, checkers. So yeah, obviously Backgammon is very known. It's easier for them to make money. But this game is new, but it's something. At least it's something fresh, something unique. It's a boxing card game, unique. Great game that we could put out. That they got potential. I can see that in the casino. Again, you can put it electronically in the machines. You can sell it online. Have tournaments. Eventually put it in store shelves. I was thinking I always thought about having popular characters like superheroes.
If it's necessary.
If it's necessary, as well as Mario, even Sonic the Hedgehog, or even real boxers or boxers that used to be around, so that can help the sales. But again, if you think that's not necessary, we can just leave it how it is, because again, this is a great game anyway. So, so this is for all ages basically. So that's my point.
I know. I just want to say about the casinos. Poker, very popular game, been out for like centuries. Oh no, not centuries, but I don't know, hundreds of years. Centuries.
It could be. I won't be surprised.
Yeah, centuries. Cause I be seeing the movies when they play poker. So yeah, centuries, like the old, like 1800s, 1700s, and that game is like like adults and stuff. But this game may not be exactly like poker, but adults, I can see adults liking this game too as well. It's something fresh, something new.
Like you said, it was a guy that you remember when you taught, and he became another member. He just about a few weeks ago liked the name.
Yeah.
He actually got emotional. He
another
loved the game.
Another member. Yeah, a lot of people played it. I played it. I showed it to a lot of people, and they liked it. So why not you guys? It's good to give it a chance. Because video games, when I play some video games for the first time, sometimes I don't like it that much, and then when I play it more, and I go to the higher levels, I started liking more and more. So it's the same thing with
But
this game.
everybody that played this game liked it.
Oh yeah, liked it from the get-go.
So
I'm just talking about certain people
so I also want to
that has the potential to like it, but
I
they may
want
not like it
to
at
talk about
first.
I want to talk about the 4.0 deficit.
Oh yeah.
I can't wait.
That's how you became in love.
So, as we say, when he created the game back in like 2000, we started playing the game, and then I liked it. It was cool. It's like, okay, Nelson, this guy this is a genius. Now everybody can come out with a game like that, and not only come out with a game that makes sense, but also a game that's good too. And I know as we played more and more, because me and Nelson played with each other more than everybody else had. So we definitely know the game from the whole 9 yards. So yeah, so as I play, I liked it more and more. It became in 2 occasions. It almost happened 3 times. But in 2 occasions, we was playing, right, and he had like 4 points, because again, you gotta get 5 points to win.
Oh yeah.
It's not really necessary, depending on the situation, but again, we explained that in part 2 of this 1 or 2 program of this is the introduction. Then we're gonna get to the conclusion on part 2 of 5-point knockout. Anyways, as I was saying, he was leading 4-0, and I was like, I'm done. Everybody would think I thought I was like I said, I ain't gonna come back, because it never happened until that point in time. So when somehow I would just like I just strategized, because this game. When let's say if I were to play with you and we never played before, I could say it's definitely will be a 50-50 shot. Now, as we play more and more, as I play other people, you get to learn what kind of moves they would do. So it's like studying somebody's games, like Battleship. And people would think it's a luck game, but every time me and my brother play, he always would win.
I always use good judgment when it comes to Battleship.
He just got the proper sense to win, and very rare I win. But anyway, I came back from a 4-0 deficit. And when that came, it was a great feeling. That's definitely the best game. Those 2 occasions, the best times I've ever had. And that's when I really fell in love with the game. So it was like, wow, that's when it really hit me. So it was like, it became like a classic to me, and this is a big statement, of what I'm saying. So again,
yeah, it became love
this
right there.
Was like, whoa, I never thought it would hit me that hard. And then from then I was like, you know what, we could do something with this game. I think we got the potential to really blow this game up. I mean, it's not known, but again, now they got the internet.
It's all about the experience.
YouTube. So hey, and just by itself, having a little bit of cards, this is like one of the few games, if not the only game, that has these few cards, 24 cards. Every card game I played had like a whole bunch of cards. Whether it's playing cards, Uno, Skip-Bo, I'm sure phrase these boxing card games, Counter-Punch, J.I. Real-Time Boxing, they got a whole lot of cards. Counter-Punch got 50, J.I. Real-Time Boxing got 70, plus they got the tokens and a couple other things. This just got 24 cards and 10 tokens and all. That's it.
That's it.
So you can't beat it.
Easy to promote.
Easy to promote. It's less to invest, a lot less to invest. It's a simple game, very easy, very fun to play. It's not complicated. It's pretty quick. So
it's not a boxing video game for people that don't like violence, because this is just cards.
You're not even throwing punches of blood involved. These are just words and box. So this is very unique, very fun factor in this game, and that's alone might just save it. I don't know. We think not one person that we showed the game to played it, they didn't like it. I'm just being honest. I'm not saying it because I'm trying to be successful. I'm saying it because it's true. Now one person.
Well, a cousin didn't say much about it, but who knows how he felt though. But hey, we never
played with him though.
We're just being honest. I'm just being honest. Everybody liked the game. I showed it to my cousin. He was the only one that didn't say nothing about it, but everybody else, like, wow, it's a great game,
Not thanks to YouTube.
But who knows? He only saw it once. If he gets to play with us and get to learn the game more, he probably would like it, but he never really got to learn to play it, so he didn't really make no comment about it, so. Alright, so just to explain how it works, you gotta flip your cards down, when you draw. Each player flip it down, and it's a guessing game. You're not gonna know which card your opponent. Then whenever you guys are ready, you flip. Regular punch of black. No point there. And then let's say you guys go for your next attack. and you leave the cards like that. That's how it is in the regular game, and that's how you can study each attack by knowing which cards they have, because they're gonna be flipped up.
Yeah, in this case, the red color put a block, and the blue color put a regular punch. So in that case, the blue one won't get a point because the guy blocked it. So.
Alright, and then let's say they're gonna go for their second attack. They're ready, and then flip.
Both flipped up at the same time.
The blue snuck a wide open.
The red one put a block, another block.
No, a wide open.
No, the red one, and then the
another black.
The blue one put a wide open, and he snuck that in, which is beautiful because now you got less of a threat for the power punch to pound you, and then that means that other person, your opponent would get 2 points instead of just 1. So
that's one way of doing it, and then they have to alternate. When all right, let's say you guys starting over now. This is the other route, the alternate. All right, you guys flip, right? Ready? Flip. And now you guys see it for a few seconds.
Yeah, we had a couple of people.
And then after that, then you guys flip it, and guys gotta memorize which cards.
Yeah, before you flip it, you gotta look at it for a good while. Your opponent's cards, your cards and your opponent's card, and study it for a good. It's like that. That's come to alternate. That's like the memory skills, where instead of having it like this, that way if you had it like this, that way you know what attacks and cards you got left. But if you flip it, you kind of remember. It's trying to remember.
You gotta remember
what card was there, what card he put there. That's like alternate way. And a couple of people said that's like an obvious. Another way of doing it. It's an alternate way. But mostly when we play the regular way. Where we just know what cards he got. Okay?
Yeah. But who knows, when if the casino do decide to get it, who knows which rule they're going to put, because we like it better when it's flipped up.
We did try it once, but the alternate way, just to experience it, and the inventor won that one. But and also you mentioned, what else you got to mention? You got to mention about was it extra attacks, or you gonna mention?
Oh, extra attacks. Yeah, we explained it, but extra attacks. Yeah, when it's tied, like if it's 3 up, 4-0, 2-0, and you use all your cards, then we have to shuffle the cards. All right, this dealer, the casino, takes all the cards, the 12 cards of each player, and they gotta shuffle it. And you're not gonna know which cards you're gonna get because it's gonna be shuffled. Once it's shuffled, you get 3 cards, and then the other player gets 3 cards. Well, I'm not gonna really shuffle that much, but the dealer shuffle it, and then 3 cards, and then from the 3 cards, you're not gonna know which cards you guys gonna get. But once you get your cards, you can control the outcome. So it's like a luck thing when it comes to shuffling, but once you get your card, then you got to use your judgment, which cards you're going to get. And usually it's quick. When there's extra attacks, you get 3 cards, usually that's it, somebody get a win. But if nobody wins from those 3 cards, then you guys got to shuffle it. Instead of taking the cards back, you guys leave the cards. Right, the 3 cards, and say if it's a draw or whatever, depending how. You guys got to shuffle it again, but you leave those cards, and then it will be, instead of being 12 cards, it'll be 9 cards left. And then
we do it until somebody wins.
Guys keep doing it until somebody wins. But when there's extra attacks,
yeah, we never had a point where we had extra attacks, and then when we had extra attack, we never had another 3 cards, so somebody always won. But a lot of times you probably won't even get to extra attack because we won't make somebody a winner. We won't make somebody win.
Yeah, somebody is going to win real quick when it comes to
because that's what
with 3 cards.
We don't want to draw. I know the casinos don't like that. We want a winner.
So. We want a winner. So 3 cards and shuffle it. Boom. Somebody get whipped eventually, and that will be it.
So I'm just reviewing again. How the cards are again. So again, this is how it looks. Try to get my hands out. So 5-point knockout. And then the red one, So again, so we got it. The Sable designed it.
They did a wonderful job.
A good job designing the cards.
Of course, it's not wholesale, but
yeah, I was very ambitious as far as I went to the computer and did a lot of research, and I find out that Stables do card games. They do a lot of cards. So they're not a toy manufacturing. That's like the main thing they do. But that's just like an example thing, and I can't practically do business with them because they really is expensive. I mean, if you work with a toy company, this is more different. This is just an example. So instead of having the old way we played was we had like my brother would have an OTAC paper.
Oh yeah.
So
Getaway.
So fast punch would be FP, power punch would be PP, and regular punch would be RP. And then you just put a B for a block and WO for wide open, and that's it.
That's how
the old-fashioned way, because we didn't have the design yet at the time, the prototype design project.
We kept the ghetto.
so once I found about that, that's why I went to Staples, and they make my investment and had the design, and I was like, wow, I was impressed, you know. So you can't beat it. There's a little bit of cards involved. This game is seemed like the type of game that all adults, kids, all types of people will play. You know, like I said, tournaments, sell it online. Eventually, of course, you can play it online once it's make money and become popular. Print out good amount of different tables. If someone own a casino, more than one, they could put it in, you know, more than one casino. You know, put out a good amount of print, put in different tables. You know, and put it in the machines, because a lot of people that play the machines, they have a lot of poker games and other card games out there.
Yeah, I could picture this game.
Yeah, I could picture this game being like electronically, and of course, eventually put it on both shelves. Once it become pretty known and popular, that will definitely help a lot. So, you know, not because it's a good game, but it's also promoted. That way, people know how to play. People will be like, okay, this is easy to learn. Why not get it? It's a fun game. It's fresh. It's new. You know. So, you know, that's pretty much it. You got anything else to say, Nels?
I created this game a long time ago, and like my brother said, when I created the game, we was playing it OTAG. We just used the initials, and that's all we did. And now we decided to promote it and make something happen out of this.
Well, yeah, I got to say one more thing. Also, actually, we could send this to a lot of places. We actually, because we live like hours away. Like you could say 5.5 hours, 4.5 hours, or 5. You could say we live in New York. We're in the New York area, upstate New York. We're originally from New York City. So we went actually from New York all the way to Atlantic City casino, and that's how confident we are that I rented a car and we drove.
Oh yeah, yep.
So
we made it,
and it's proof. I mean, I actually, if I would have knew, I would have just got the information. But instead, I didn't actually told. I had the cards and everything, but I didn't show nobody because again, you just can't come up. You know, I tried calling.
We came out announced. So.
Yeah, we just came out announced. So you know, again, if you're gonna do that, we gotta at least make an appointment. And I heard that. That I should send the rules first, and that's what I'm going to do. You know, we're promoting this on YouTube, part 1, and then part 2 is going to be how the game is played. So you're going to watch us play the game, and then we're going to have that on YouTube so you can observe and watch it. And then we also going to send you the rules of the game, so you're going to definitely going to understand it clearly, just by reading the rules and also how we play the game. So it shouldn't be hard to not understand. And you know, we went all the way to there, and and then we got some number, and we got an email, a number, and I got like some address where to send in the table games. So once we get this project done, as far as recording on YouTube, I'm gonna put the rules and everything, and you know, and send it. And actually, I might want to put I don't know if I should put the OTAG, but I guess so. That way, because I have brung some of those cards out to some places, and they don't return it back.
We'll figure something out.
I mean, you're gonna see, you know, just when you're watching this, some people already have seen it, and they like it just by watching it. So imagine if you play it, you know, and then you'll be like, wow, just watch it, just pretend you're playing it, and you could be like, you could feel it, like, wow, I'm like in the game, you know what I mean? So that's pretty much it for me.
Yeah, we just show you know, how it works. Of course, when we play, we just have it like this.
Yeah, forget, we always use the tokens. I don't know if you mentioned about the tokens for the points. Before we had all that, we used to write it down, our name and last name and points. But you know, it's a good thing that they have tokens available, so you can put it down. That way you know how much points there are. So, you know.
So yeah, when you play, you just have it like this, and both players gets the same cards.
Well, mention about we used to play with a pillow. But
Oh yeah. That was.
so we won't see each other's card, but we don't now. And we thought about it, we don't need to do that.
That was the way we was doing
play like we play Skip or Uno. Just make sure they don't see it, because we honest. When we play each other, we don't cheat, So, and pretty much that's any game.